Founder of Support Spark by Ausome Parents, Michele Matthews, shares that her world changed 4 years ago when her daughter Masara was diagnosed with autism. What began as a personal journey of learning and love has evolved into a mission to help others.
Support Spark by Ausome Parents is a new program that I'm starting for parents of neurodivergent, specifically autistic, ADHD and ADHD, which is autism and ADHD children. Primarily because I have a vivacious, brilliant 6-year-old neurospicy daughter. She's autistic.
Michele says she poured her heart into understanding her daughter's needs, studying her behavior, her triggers, and the tools that helped her thrive.
And I have poured a lot of my time and energy since her diagnosis into studying her, figuring out what makes her tick, finding tools and coping skills that can help her thrive.
Through the launch of the 2-month Support Spark program, she hopes to share those lessons from building visual schedules to understanding what children's behaviors really mean.
And I noticed when speaking to other parents locally and abroad that some of my peers, my fellow neurospicy parents, are struggling with how to meet their children where they are, how to recognize what certain behaviors mean, how to embrace them and really connect deeply with their children.
For Michele, it's about changing the way parents approach neurodivergence with empathy, patience, and practical guidance.
Not that what I do with Masara is a one size fits all, but some of the tools and tricks that I've learned from her can help other families.
The program aims to give parents what Michele once sought herself: reassurance, understanding, and a community that sees their children's brilliance face.
So I'm going to share tools like visual schedules, how to recognize when your child is overwhelmed and they need more information, right? How to take a step back, not take the behavior personally, and figure out what's triggering your child to get to that point, helping both the parents understand, and hopefully they can help, if especially if their children haven't been in therapy, hopefully they can help their children understand what their triggers are and how to cope with them.
Before creating the Support Spark program, Michele worked as a social impact strategist and advocate, skills that now shape her parenting mission.
My career actually started on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C., advocating for community banks, and then advocating for hospice patients. So my advocacy experience and my experience like empowering people to use their voice to make a difference really fueled my curiosity about Masara's autism.
Her work merges advocacy, communication, and empathy, a foundation that now fuels her efforts to help parents and children alike.
Not only help her cope with living in a society that's not necessarily designed for her, but to create environments and spaces and help the society we live in bend to her a little bit.
The 2-month program combines practical workshops and guided coaching sessions, giving parents the tools, community, and confidence to better support their neurodivergent children. I'm Mahalia Joseph-Wharton, keeping tabs on your inner circle.